Welcome everybody to Subpar Sunday. I'm the Hophead Connisaur along with my co-star Coney there. And we are here for the last Subpar Sunday for January, taking a break in February, and we'll be back in March. If you have not clicked that subscribe button yet, please do at the bottom of the page and make sure you turn on your notifications so you see when my new videos come out. Now, we've done a slew of crappy domestic beers since last year. There's been some that are still drinkable. I wouldn't say I would go out and drink them. There were some that are drinkable, didn't have a bad flavor, and there's some that were just wretched. Some taste, just bad. It's amazing that these big breweries put out these beers, but hey, man, it's cheap stuff, and people like cheap if they don't like craft beer. Now, you know me, I'm a craft beer fan. I'm only doing these videos only on the weekends. I'm not drinking this stuff any other time. It's a one and done for me. So the beer we're talking about today was first introduced in 1989, and it is a light beer. So its ABV is 4.13%, and it is a lager. Okay, so obviously most of the domestics that I've been checking in are all lagers pretty much, because that's what the domestic market is. A lot of lagers out there. In the middle 2000s, it was Miller Coors, now it's Molson Coors, created a fictitious character, and they called him Keystone. Now, a lot of you already know what I'm going to be doing today. And honestly, I never, ever drank even a hint of any of their beers, okay? So, what are we talking about today? We are talking about Keystone Light. Yeah, buddy. Keystone Light. And the guy that they created his name was Keystone, okay? And it was always, some spoof commercials and everything. But this is what we're doing today. Look at that fancy blue can with the labeling. Now, we've got my country bumpkin glass because at one time, Keystone Light actually advertised a NASCAR driver. So, there you go. Country bumpkin people like their NASCAR? Well, let's advertise a driver. And his name was Brad, and I'm not going to chop up his last name. No, just kidding. Keselowski or something like that. Brad, I'm going to chop up his last name. I don't know. But anyway, they sponsored his car for last year. So now Fastenal is actually their sponsor. So, no more Keystone Light on the car. You'll see Fastenal on Brad's car now. And, I got some friends, huge NASCAR fans. I'm in the South. I can't be talking about NASCAR. Actually, I can. It's opinion based, right? It's just all opinion. But, I'm just thinking, I bet you these guys have a hard time out in public driving around because, they're so used to just making left turns. Probably got GPS in their car so they know when to turn right. But again, when you watch them on the NASCAR track, they have to merge right. So I bet you that's a trick for them because all they're doing is making left-hand turns. I'm taking a dig at some of y'all because if you're watching my video, I know you're going to have some comments for me. Because I'm picking on what you all like, which is fine. I mean, back in the day, I used to watch NASCAR, but then, I grew up and, yeah. Anyway, if you like NASCAR, that's good. I'm just taking jabs at people that I know that are big NASCAR fans. So Keystone Light, like I said, 4.13%. It's a light beer, obviously. It says light right there. So, So what do you think, Coney? It's the last Subpar Sunday of the month. How do you feel about this beer? You want to crack this thing open for us? Is that what you want to do? No? Okay, you're not too excited about this, are you? Neither am I. Again, like I said, I've never had a Keystone. They make regular Keystone, then you got Keystone Light, then you got Keystone Ice. So, it's cheap beer, of course. I mean, all your domestics are cheap beer. Craft beer is not cheap. Craft beer, not crap beer. Craft beer is not cheap. So, let's crack this thing open. And yes, we're going to pour it into our country bumpkin glass. And yes, let's make this interesting today. Oh my gosh, this is so much fun. You know, it's funny. People are like, you ever watch your videos? I'm like, nope. I shoot from the hip. There's no editing in this. I record it and I post it. So whatever flows from the mouth, flows from the mouth. All right, so here we go. Keystone Light. Let's see how this pours. It sounds like I'm going to the bathroom here in my cup. All right, so there we go. Okay. All right, so you know you got that straw color there. You know, oh, there we go. Oh, you heard a little bit in the can, so let me drink what's left in the can since there's a nice, you know, head on top of there. All right, so not much carbonation in it. Well, a little bit more carbonation in this one. Sorry, my face is being covered up, but you know, a little bit more carbonation in this one this week than there was in last Sunday's beer. And yeah, let's give this thing a kind of, I mean, God, you know, it looks like something, you know, when you go to the bathroom, you haven't drank enough water and you've just drank beer all day, or this is what it turns out to be. Oh my gosh. So here we go. Let's give this thing a sniff. I mean, just smells like bubbles. Just like a weedy bubble smell. That's about what it is. Okay. So, okay. Nothing impressive seems like. So let's see how this tastes and everything. All right, that's got lots of carbonation to it. So you know what that's going to do for my chugging skills today. It's going to be rough. You want to drink, Coney? It's going to be the last Subpar Sunday of the month. There we go. There you go, Coney. All right, good boy. All right, and give it back to me. I know, not good, is it? All right. So, in keeping up with the tradition of the show, there's your Keystone Light. You know, you like the can here, don't you? It's got, I don't know. I guess they needed to put some kind of label on there. So, Keystone, you know, he was a fictitious character. You know, he drank this stuff. You know, that was their selling point of their beer. To all you NASCAR fans who drank this crappy domestic beer, cheers to you. And in keeping up with the tradition of the show, here we go. Too much carbonation. Too much carbonation. Oh my God. Oh. God, it tastes like something stale. Again, I think I had that same flavor. Oh, God, it's like, oh, it's like a burning in my chest here of all that carbonation. Holy shit. Excuse me. I told you, unedited. Whatever flows, flows. Oh, look at all the bubbles at the bottom. Can you see that? Oh, my gosh. Oh, I'm getting bloated. This one's rough. Gosh, it was a rough one for the last Subpar Sunday of the month until March. All right, here we go. There it is. Down the hatch. Oh my gosh. Oh. Whew. Oh. Wretched. All these domestics have just, most of them have just been wretched. Oh gosh, I feel bloated now. Oh, I just feel all that air in my chest and in my stomach now. It's a good thing I ate before I did this. Oh, I don't know if I'd be able to eat anything on top of this. So anyway, everybody, Keystone Light. If you're a NASCAR fan, keep drinking this stuff because I'm not. I'm saving my money. I'm saving my money. So we'll see you in March. Enjoy the month of February. And remember to get out there and drink craft beer and not crappy domestic beer. Say goodbye, everybody, Coney, until March. We'll see you soon. Whew, rough.